Mangalam. Yadvrita Krishna Samprashno Enatmanasu Prasidati Munayo Sadhu Prishtoham Bhavati Lokamangalam. Yadvrita Krishna Samprashno Enatmanasu Prasidati Munayo Sadhu Prishtoham Bhavati Lokamangalam. Yadvrita Krishna Samprashno Enatmanasu Prasidati.
साधु कृष्णोऽहम् ते लोकमङ्गलम् पिता कृष्ण सम्प्रश्नो येनात्मासु प्रसिद्धति
Translation for good by the Bible says Vedanta Swami Shri Prabhupada. Translation. O sages, I have been justly questioned by you. Your questions are worthy because they are related to Lord Krishna and so are of relevance of world's welfare. Only questions of this sort are capable of completely satisfying the self. Purport. Since it has been stated here before that in Srimad Bhagavatam, the absolute truth is to be known, the questions of sages of Naimisharanya are proper and just because they pertain to Krishna, who is Supreme Person Godhead, the absolute truth. In Bhagavad Gita 15.15, the personality of Godhead says that in all the Vedas there is nothing but the urge for searching after Him, Lord Krishna. There is a question that pertain to Krishna, the sum and substance of all the Vedic inquiries. The whole world is full of questions and answers. The birds, beasts, and men are all busy in the matter of perpetual questions and answers. In the morning, the birds in the nest become busy with questions. And in the evening, also the same birds come back and again become busy with the human being. Unless he's fast asleep at night, he's busy with the businessmen in the market are busy with and so also the lawyers in the court and the students in the college and schools. The legislators in the parliament are also busy with and the politicians and press representatives are all busy with. Although they go on making such questions and answers for their whole lives, they are not at all satisfied. Satisfaction of soul can only be obtained by questions and answers on the subject of Krishna. Krishna is our most intimate master, friend, father, or son, and the object of conjugal love. Forgetting Krishna, we have created so many objects of questions and answers, but none of them are able to give us complete satisfaction. All things but Krishna give temporary satisfaction only. So if we have to have complete satisfaction, we must take to the questions and answers about Krishna. We cannot live for a moment without being questioned or without giving answers. Because the Srimad Bhagavatam deals with questions and answers that are related to Krishna, we can derive the highest satisfaction only by reading and hearing this transcendental literature. One should learn the Srimad Bhagavatam and make an all-round solution to all problems pertaining to social, political, or religious matter. Srimad Bhagavatam and Krishna are the sum total of all things. Omajnana-timirandasya Gananjana-shalakayam Chakshurumilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Tadamaya Tadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Paradavam Shri Guru Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sarvajapam Sadhanam Bhavanatham Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Samarutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Shri Radha Krishna Parama Sadhanam Shri Vishakam Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutade Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Nidhi Namaste Saraswati Devi Gaurani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shuddhavadi Kamshanta Keshakari Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pranayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gauram Kushe Namah Hey Krishna, Karuna Sindhu, Deenabandhu, Jagatpati, Gopesha, Gopika Kanta, Radha Kanta, Namaste, Taptaganchana, Gaurangi, Radhe, Krishna, Manishwari, Vishapana, Devi, Pranami, Kriti, Virachara, Vimamsaya, Nityaya, Paramatmane, Balabhadra, Subhadra, Jagannathaya, Namah वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much for your enthusiastic presence for today's class. I'm extremely grateful to Kumlaku, Mataji. Those devotees are working very hard to help students of IIT Kharagpur. I help them to ask right questions and get right answers in them. In this world, as a proposal, everybody's asking questions and trying to get answers. In college, everybody's asking some question. I'm trying to get some answers. You go in marketplace, people are asking some questions. इसका दाम कब इसका इसका दाम क्या है आलू का दाम कितना है some questions everybody is asking. Success of life will depend on uh, quality of our questions. So we see Bhagavad is nothing but question and answer. We see Srimad Bhagavatam is nothing but question and answer. Whenever great people meet, they have question and answer. We see when Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu met Raman Rai, what happened between them? Question and answer. So we see when Sri Sanatana Goswami met to first time with Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what did he do? He asked questions. Who am I? Why am I suffering in this world? And how can I be free from all suffering once and for all? How I can be properly situated in life? What is my duty? So everybody is asking questions, but we need to learn to ask right questions. More important than knowing answer is asking the right question. Because if you try to ask right questions, then there is chance that we may get right answers, and then we may achieve right destination. Others, if we answer wrong questions, wrong people, then everything will be spoiled. So it's very important. Even if you don't know all the answers in life or all the questions in life, at least we should know right questions in life. Hmm? How many people understand? We may not know all the answers to all the questions in life, but at least we should know right questions that we need to ask to ourselves and to others. Because if we learn to ask right questions, then there is a chance that our life will go in right direction. So we see Srimad Bhagavatam begins with 80,000 sages sitting, and they're doing some sacrifice for the welfare of whole world. But somehow, as time were passing, days were passing, months and passing, they were saying that they're doing sacrifice, fire sacrifice. But that fire sacrifice only resulting in smoke, and their faces have become black, and there's not much benefit. And then great personality, Sutta Goswami arrived there. And when great person arrived, they asked questions. There are 6 questions. And then we see Sutta Goswami started speaking. And that became one of the most wonderful dialogues in the history and got recorded in Srimad Bhagavatam. One of the questions they asked was, my dear Sutta Goswami, you are very learned, you are very realized, you are a great disciple of Vyasadeva, and you know all the great personalities, all the great scholars, and you have that frustration of all the finest intellectuals and finest great rishis and munis in this world. So please tell us in a simple, understandable way. Please tell us in. Sometimes you ask question and they tell answer in such a way that nobody can understand. And everybody starts clapping. Yeah, answer. क्या बात हो रहा है ना क्या क्लास दिया ना क्या दिया वो सब ऊपर से गया first one. So they said, please tell us in understandable, simple way. What is the absolute and ultimate good for all people in general? And they said, please tell us. These people of Kali Yuga are very mandas manda madayo, manda bhaka. People are very quarrelsome, lazy, misguided, they're unlucky, they're always disturbed. We see there are so many scriptures, and in so many scriptures, there are so many duties being told. And to study so many things may take many years, maybe lifetimes also. So please tell us the essence of everything, all the scriptures and all the knowledge in the entire universe. And please explain it for good of everything in such a way that hearts of everybody may be fully satisfied. They are not superseded. Their hearts will be satisfied. Please bring out the essence of all the literatures, all the knowledge, and present in such a way that present that essence in such a way that everybody's hearts will be fully satisfied. So, isn't it important question? They're asking to tell in a simple way, simple language, simple understanding. They're asking to tell what is absolute good, what is ultimate good, what is the essence of all scriptures. There are so many duties. What is the ultimate duty? What is that which will completely satisfy the self, satisfy the hearts of everyone? We are trying to do so many things so that we can be happy, others can be happy, whole world can be happy, isn't it? We can be peaceful, others can be peaceful, we can be satisfied. So we asked this question, and then when these questions were asked, Sutta Goswami was so happy. He said, "Wonderful, thank you very much. You asked such wonderful questions. You are not asked, Alu ka daam kya hai? You are not asked, please tell us, how can I earn money? How can I do sense gratification? So these questions are not much value. Which company is coming? How much package is giving? No. These are not very valuable questions. Even birds and beasts, choo 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 choo. Where is the food? Where is my sense gratification? When they get a pretty from us. But there's not much value in those questions. So you have to learn to ask important questions. We see when Parikshit Maharaj was cursed to die within 7 days, immediately installed his son as next king, his son Janmejaya. And then he left the palace and came on the banks of Ganga. And as soon as he came, and everybody came to know that he's now preparing for final exam, preparing for death, all the great persons in the universe came there. Saintly people came. And as soon as saintly people came, Parikshit Maharaj begged them for a blessing. He did not say that, oh, I am cursed to die, please reverse this curse. I want to lead a long life. No, he did not say. Other he was powerful enough that he himself could reverse the curse, but he understood. Anyway, we have to die today or tomorrow. This postponing important things in life is not going to solve it. I have to give exam today or tomorrow. This postponing that is not going to work. Then he asked all of them, blessing. He said, Punashabhuya Bhagavati Anante Prati Prasangastadanshreshi Matriyamya Mupayami Shishtim Maitriyasta Sarvatra Namoti Jitya. Said, my dear saintly people, you have assembled. I am so fortunate that you have come here to help me in my fight exam. I am not praying to be free from death or curse. I am not praying for long life. I am not praying for sense gratification. I am not praying for Dhanam, Janam, Sundarin, Kavita. I am not praying so that I can have a lot of wealth. I can have a beautiful wife or a lot of followers, or I can be a great scholar and pandit. I'm not praying for all this. And I'm not praying for even liberation, freedom from death. He said, I'm praying at your lotus feet for three things. He said, please bless me that I can be attached to lotus feet of Supreme Lord Krishna. Attachment has to be there. We cannot feel attached to it. Either we are attached to things of this world, people of this world, or we can be attached to Krishna and devotees of Krishna. So I said, anyway, nobody can give up attachment, so let me be attached to lotus feet of Krishna. He said, please bless me that I can have association of those who are attached to Krishna. Because attachment of Krishna develops in association of those who are attached to Krishna. If you are attached to some gratification, And we are a association of people who are attached to sense revelation. And attachment for sense revelation increases. So he said, please bless me, I can be attached to Krishna, I can have a session of those who are attached to Krishna. And please bless me, my trust to Sarvatra Namo. Please bless me that I can have friendly relationship with everyone. I will not be enemy to anyone. And may I always think of everybody's welfare. It's not that when I meet the other person, I think, how can I empty his pocket? But I think when I should be able to think of others' welfare. I should give me a how can I serve them? Not that how can I do that? Not that I'm just thinking of my welfare at others' cost. But I should be a friend of everyone. I should friend relationship. So please bless me. I always in every situation, the sense of friend of everyone. So purpose is Parikshma was sure to go back to God. But he's so humble. That is saying, even if I'm born again, please doesn't matter. Please bless me with these things. Maybe lot of things attached to lotus feet of Krishna. Next, may I have association of devotees or attached to lotus feet of Krishna. And third, I may always think of others. May I have friend relation with everybody. My Krishna Sarvatra. Friend relation will happen when we always think of others. So, Prabhupada says, he asked for benediction. Such wonderful benediction is that even if he goes anywhere in this universe after death, he's going to lead to all auspiciousness. Whether he goes back to Godhead or whether he remains in this material world. If he remains in material world also, anyone attached to Krishna and having association of devotees who are attached to Krishna and is in friend relation with everyone, it's as good as living in the kingdom of God. So he was very intelligent to ask right blessings. He did not ask, now I'm the king of this universe, in this planet, Please bless me that I can become bigger king in this world, Maybe I'm king of earth, may I become king of entire mandala or entire universe. He did not ask, because these are not worthy blessings. He did not ask, may I get association of the biggest man in this world, maybe Brahmaji or some big man. It's, I'm happy with association with a small man. I feel devotee of Krishna. He did not ask for any material things. Because these material things are actually they're not real blessings. Material things are most of the times curses if not engaged in Krishna's service. And curses also can transform into blessings if engaged in Krishna's service. And later on we see when Supreme Goswami appeared on the scene. Immediately he offered obeisances and asked two important questions. So you see, and Bhagavatam is answer to these two important questions. So what are the two important questions Parikshit Maharaj asked? He said, what is the duty of every human being in general? And he said, what is the duty of a man who is about to die? Please tell us, what is my duty? What is my responsibility? So this is the difference between Vedic culture and modern culture. In modern culture, people ask, please tell me what are my rights? I remember when I first landed in Boston, they had written, rights. What are your rights? He said, First tell us what are my duties, In morning times, everywhere there is, when I landed at Istanbul, please know your rights. If your flight get delayed, what all rights you have? What all you can get from the this airlines and all this thing. Know your rights. Every year, in this world, people are more interested in asking, what are my rights? That is actually misguided civilization. We don't have to ask for rights. Rights will automatically fall. Asking for rights is not the right thing in life. We should ask for what is my duty? What is my responsibility? Because duty, responsibility is in our hands. Rights is not in our hands. Rights somebody has to confer on us. If we focus on rights which are, then we'll be always appear helpless and we are disempowering ourselves. So we see in the modern time, people are always miserable and frustrated because they think I deserve this and I'm not getting it, and therefore I should do revolution, I should revolt, rebel. So this misguidance, misdirection. Vedic direction tells us we should better focus on duties. As we focus on our duties, our responsibilities, whether we get rights or not, we'll be happy and we'll perfect our lives. So then Parishit Maharaj met Sukadeva Goswami. He did ask, please tell us what are my rights as a human being. He asked, what are my duties as a human being? And what is duty of a dying man? I'm about to die. Before dying, I have to do my part, This is a very important question. And then Parishit Maharaj answered. So you see, Sutta Goswami answering to Shonakadi Rishis. Sutta Goswami answering to when Shonakadi Rishis, all the sages ask, what is ultimate good? What is absolute good? What is that will completely satisfy everybody? What did Sutta Goswami tell? One answer Sutta Goswami gave. What is the essence of all scriptures? What is that which will satisfy me, satisfy everybody, satisfy everybody? Please tell us in simple language. What did Sutta Goswami tell? Savai pumsa paro dharma yato bhakti na dokshite ahituki pratiyata yayatma suprasid. He said only absolute good and only ultimate good in entire creation in this world, and which is also the essence of all scriptures, and which is also only thing which can satisfy each one and everyone and make everyone happy is the Vaipumsam Parodharma. Yato Bhakti Radakshya is Bhakti to Adakshya, Bhakti to Krishna. Only absolute good, ultimate good, the essence of all scriptures is Krishna Bhakti, your devotional service to Krishna. And that Krishna Bhakti has to be done without any motivations, material motivations. चलो भाई कृष्णा I will serve you. मुझे बड़ा पैकेज का जॉब मिलना चाहिए. And maybe when I die, I go to heaven. I should have many virgin women, or I should have big post. These are all materialistic. So many religions are going in the name of religion, but actually they are materialistic business and not real dharma. You do this and you get this. That won't satisfy heart. Your pockets may get filled and you may get some material, but your hearts will remain empty. Sutta Goswami said, the essence of all scriptures, ultimate good, absolute good, which can completely satisfy your heart is Krishna Bhakti. This Krishna Bhakti should be done unmotivated, without any material expectations, and should be done uninterrupted. Not that today I do and then I take a break. That has to be done every day, day after day, month after month, year after year, whole life, life after life. This is the essence of this is what satisfies heart. This will give real peace. This will give real satisfaction. This will give real happiness and nothing else. Big degrees, big packages, big positions, big awards, big uh, whatever material things is not going to actually satisfy heart. Not going to make everyone happy. But this Krishna Bhakti, Shuddha Krishna, pure devotion can make everyone happy, complete satisfied. If you water the root, whole tree is nourished. Krishna is root of all existence. If you serve Krishna, you are part of Krishna. You will be also happy. You will be satisfied. And your near dear ones are also part of Krishna. They will be also satisfied. They will be also happy. Whomever you want to benefit, everybody will benefit. If you put food in the stomach, the whole body gets nourished. You don't have to nourish separately eyes and ears and hands and legs. Whole body gets nourished. Simply just by serving Krishna, you'll be happy, your parents will be happy, your society will be happy, the whole world will be happy. How will that be happen? That is the inconceivable. How, when you put food in the stomach, how it nourishes everything. It's very inconceivable. I have a headache. When I put tablet in the stomach, headache goes. Now, how it goes, it's very inconceivable thing. But there is system how it happens. Similarly, how by serving Krishna, I'll be happy, my mother will be happy, my father will be happy, my near dear ones will be happy, my forefathers will be happy, my future generation will be happy, whole world will be happy, whole creation will be happy. How it will happen? Same concept, but it will 100%. So here we see like Parikshit Maharaj met so he asked these two questions. What is the duty of every human being and what is the duty of time? And what did he give answer? So the Goswami, so the Goswami said, there's only one duty for everyone. Tasmat Bharat Sarvatma Bhagwan Ishwaro Hari Shotavya Kintavya Smartavya Ichitapayam. My dear Parikshit, those who are fearful in this world and those who want fearlessness in this world, there only one duty. That duty is to Shotavya, hear about Krishna, Kirtavya, speak about Krishna, chant Krishna's names, Krishna glories. Smartavya, remember Krishna. And in this way, do devotional service to Krishna. So, duty of every human being is to perform devotional service to Krishna. And what is duty of a dying man? He has no other duty. He has only one duty, that is to perform devotional service to Krishna. And devotional service begins with hearing and chant, and is followed by remembering and surrendering everything to Krishna. So we see there are many questions, but ultimate answer is one. There may be many problems, but ultimate solution is one. You have million problems, but solution to that million problem is one. And what is that? That is Krishna Bhakti, devotional service to Krishna. Beginning with hearing and chanting. And especially chanting this holy names. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. So if you ask right questions in life and think deeply, mm, then what is there in our heart as Paramatma will come at the right conclusions. And if you are fortunate enough to meet saintly person, right saintly person, bona fide, then also will come at same conclusion. And if you are fortunate to read scriptures and understand it properly without any ulterior motives, then also will come to the same conclusion. In this world is complete and perfect. And Lord has arranged this world in such a way that if person asks right questions, he will come to right conclusions over a period of time if he has the right motives. Guru Sadhu Shastras, they're like compass. Guru will also tell same thing. Sadhus will tell same thing. Scriptures will tell same thing. And Lord in heart partner will also tell same. If you ask right questions, you get same answer. Arjuna asked so many questions. And finally, Krishna told him, Manna Madhyaji Amnamasko. Madhyaji, Manna what was the Mad Bhakta become my devotee. Madhyaji, you worship me. Amnamasko, you offer obeisance. सर्वधर्मान परित्यज्य माम एकम शरणं व्रज अहम त्वां सर्वपापेभ्यो मोक्षयिष्यामि. Do not fear, just become my devotee and everything will be different. So there may be many questions in many scriptures, but do you think ultimately everything merges at this point? Devotional service to Krishna, beginning with hearing and chanting. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare.
His always Ratna Maharaj, as a young boy, he left America in search of absolute truth, in search of knowledge. And I traveled all over Europe, so many places. I traveled from Middle East, walking. He came to India. He traveled all over India. He went to Himalayas, met so many sadhus. He studied Buddhism, he studied Islam, he studied Christianity, he studied Jewish faith, he studied different forms of Sanatan Dharma. And he traveled so many holy places. And after studying everything, finally, when he came to Vrindavan, met saintly people, and especially when he met Srila Prabhupada, he could understand that this Krishna Bhakti reconciles everything, answers every doubt, and whatever his heart's hankering with, satisfies everything. So, after long search, finally he accepted Krishna consciousness, accepted Krishna, and accepted chanting the Hare Krishna. Each one in this world is struggling to understand essence of life, understand what is important for us in life, what are priorities in life, what is the purpose of life. So today we'll discuss about 4 questions in life we should learn to ask. And if you ask these questions, our lives will be directed in the right direction. So first question we should ask ourselves in our life is, what is my purpose of life? What is important for me in my life? What is that thing in my life for which I can die for? What is of priority for me in my life? So this is a very important question, which all points to what to do. We see this. There's a very famous person who had written a famous book, Seven Principles of Highly uh, Highly Effective People. So he writes in that also that begin with end in life, end in mind. First thing you need to know is what is my purpose, where I am. Before you start journey, you need to know what is the destination you want to reach. So what is important for me, where I want to go, begin with you. And before that, we need to take responsibility for it. We need to know that I'm responsible. I can't just blame others, blame people, blame situation. Keep on blaming them. We need to take reins of my life in my hand, take responsibility. So we need to understand ourselves. We need to understand what is important for me, what is priority for me, what is purpose of my life. So each one of you can think and write down what spontaneously comes to your mind, comes to your heart. Just write down what is important for you. Whatever comes to your mind, you just note it up fastly, spontaneously. What is important for you? What are your priorities? What is there in your life for which you can die for? So important is that. And ultimately, what is your purpose? When you are written, you raise it. I'm not going to ask you to read out to tell, but then I just want to know that you have thought about it and you have written down. So in this Kali, writing down is very important. Don't keep in mind, write it down. Okay? What is important for you? What are your priorities? What is the life that you can die for? And ultimately, what is your purpose? All these things point us to one thing, that is purpose of life. So this is one question. What is your purpose? When you have written them, you raise hands. So I know that you have done it, so we can move ahead. How many of you have not completed writing raise hand? Can you take 2 more minutes? These are what the questions we need to ask ourselves. Okay. How many of you still need more time? Okay. Self-development. So what is important for you? What is right for you? What is there in life you can die for? What is ultimately? It's very important. How many of you think purpose of your life is to earn money? Very good. How many of you? No, I'm not making fun of. It's very important that we question ourselves honestly. Because we don't want to regret and lament later. We have to be honest. Okay. And there are no right and wrong answers. Whatever they are doing, your answer. So, how everything is the purpose of your life is to earn money. So sometimes we may have that purpose to earn money. But once on the purpose of life, we may need money, we may want money. You have to ask, why do I need money? Right? Do I need is purpose of my life to earn money, or I need money for the purpose of my life? Hmm? Do I live to earn money, or do I earn money so that I can live as the purpose of my life? Hmm? Yes, Prabhu.
Money.
Do you is money purpose of your life, or you need money for the purpose of your life?
Money for the
So money is not the purpose of your life. Hmm? So sometimes we may think money is purpose, but actually money is not purpose. We need money for the purpose of life. So what is that purpose of life? For what you need money for? Hmm? We need to honestly answer. What is the purpose of my life? What is I need money for? Money is not purpose of my life, but I need money. So why do I need money? What is the purpose of my life for which I need? Yes, why do I need money? For?
to serve devotees.
Hmm? To
Devotees.
serve devotees. Okay, I need money to serve devotees. So serving devotees is purpose of their life. Yes or no? Okay. So serving devotees is purpose. So earning money is not purpose of life. Hmm? Serving devotees is purpose of life. Can you die for it? Huh? Yes. Yes, you can die. Yes. And do you need money to serve devotees of Lord?
Not so much.
If you have money, you can engage that in service of it. If you don't have money, still you can serve devotees, isn't it? You can achieve purpose of life without money also. Yes or no?
Yes.
And if you have money, you can engage that for the purpose of your life. Money is not purpose of life. How many of you agree? Money is not purpose of life. We may need money for the purpose of life. And we should know what is my purpose of life very properly. Similarly, in this world, we may need position in society, prestige in society, something in society. But that is not purpose of life. We may need that for purpose of life. But that is not the purpose of life. Getting some post or position or not the purpose of life. We may think I may need this for the purpose of life. And if you think deeply, actually you don't need the position or this thing for the purpose of life because you can accomplish the purpose of life without that also. Similarly, our mind may tell so many things what we need in life. But that may not be the fundamental need. That may be secondary needs. And secondary needs means if they are fulfilled or not, they are not very important. If they are fulfilled, wonderful. If they are not fulfilled, still we can achieve the purpose. So it's very important that we answer this question honestly to ourselves. What is my purpose of life? And when we look at that, we should feel inspired. Oh, this is my purpose of life. Yes. Wonderful. We should feel inspired, motivated. How many of you are inspired to read what is the purpose of your life? Raise your hand. How many of you are not inspired by reading what you have written, what is the purpose of your life? Honestly. Okay. So that which is not inspiring, that means that is not the purpose of your life. So it's not inspiring you, it is not motivating you. Maybe no. We need to know why it is not inspiring you. And is there anything more inspiring in life? More motivating in life? Yes. Huh? Yeah. Is it important for you? Is that thing important for you? It's not important. Huh? Okay. Would you like to share? What is that? Then I will be able to comment. Otherwise, no. Yes. Education is purpose of my life. So what is education? We need to ask. Getting B.Tech, M.Tech, PhD, is that education? Or is that miseducation? Is that Vidya or is that Avidya? Yes, education is purpose of life, but not so-called education. Education purpose, yes. Real education will inspire us, motivate us. So-called education will sometimes be because that's not real purpose. Real purpose of life is not to just add some degrees to your title, to add titles and degrees to your name. That's not purpose of life. To just get B.Tech degree or M.Tech degree or PhD, that is not education. Is that education? Huh? Is that education? Is that education? I'm asking, is that education? So education is purpose of life, not B.Tech, M.Tech, PhD. That is not purpose of life. You understand? Your purpose is to understand the truth, understand reality, To get real education, that is purpose of the life, not so-called education. So-called education won't be motivating, inspiring, because that is illusory. Because that is not real education. That is avidya. You understand? Real purpose of life will inspire us, motivate us. So-called purpose of life, if you artificially create in your life and artificially make, that will not be inspiring, motivating. Real education will inspire. So-called education will not inspire. Our world may be spending billions and trillions of dollars and trillions of rupees for propagating education, but it's just cheating business. Because that is not avidya. That is avidya. Vidya is compared with light. Avidya is compared with darkness gives rise to fear, stress, tension, anxiety. Light reduces the fears. So-called Vidya will increase our stress, tension, anxieties. Real Vidya will reduce your stress, tension, anxiety. When you focus on real education, you see that your stress and anxiety will be avoided. If you focus on so-called education, just trying to get some degrees and titles, your stress and anxiety will increase. So-called education will put us in illusion. Will put us in that we are a great person, an intelligent person. But so-called knowledge, so-called education, so will make us puffed up and proud. Real education will make us humble. So-called education will help us to forget the goal of life and make us lost in this world. So real education will help us to know what is goal of life and focus on the real goal of life. So-called education will distract us from the real purpose of life. Real education will help us to focus on the real purpose. So yes, education is purpose of life, but not so-called education. What thing you're not feeling inspired or sometimes inspired, sometimes inspired, because that's not the purpose. Hmm? You understand? So you have to ask, oh, this sometimes inspiring, sometimes why it is? Why? Because it's not the real purpose. Yes, definitely real purpose, real knowledge, real education. Beginning with humility. Another place, other usage, Amana, give the become humble, tolerant, taste of other experiment written. You take shelter of the whole of a real education. And culmination of education is agency server. Culmination of all education is no Krishna. So confidence and knowledge is to know that I'm not this body, I'm spirit soul, Atma. That is beginning of real knowledge. If I have this body and I have to gratify my body and senses, that is ignorance. And more confidence and knowledge. Know that I'm part and parcel of Krishna. I'm not just born as spirit soul, Atma. And I'm part and parcel of Krishna. And I need to connect with Krishna. There's more confidence, knowledge, education. And the most confidential knowledge is I need to engage in loving devotional service to Krishna. Bhakti. That is most confidential knowledge. When you come to the most confidential knowledge, most confident education about yoga, you'll find confidence. That will be very motivating, very inspiring. Till you come to this point, you sometimes inspired, sometimes. Why? Because that is so-called education is not very inspiring. Real education is always inspiring. What do you think? Yes. Who else was not inspired by the purpose what you have written? Yes. What you have written?
That desire for adoration.
Yes. Desire for prestige, desire for recognition. Maybe I should get Nobel Prize in this world, you know. I should invent something, do some research, get some appreciation and recognition in this world. Hmm. The purpose of my life is to get some recognition. Hmm. So is that the purpose of our life? Or we need, hmm, why do we need recognition? Is there any deeper reason for the recognition our heart is seeking for? Why do we need recognition? Hmm. So why we need appreciation? Why we need recognition? Why? Because actually, why we're trying to seek attention from others? Do we need attention from others, or do we need love from others? Hmm? We are wanting prestige and adoration and recognition. Why? Because heart is hankering for love. So recognition is not the purpose of life. Love is the purpose of life. We need that. We want to actually love it. But we are thinking, if I become very famous, people will love me. Isn't it? If I become world champion, maybe everybody will love me. If I have many likes, many followers, people will love me. You know? If I'm a great person, if I accomplish something, everybody will appreciate me and love me. So actually, achievements, accomplishment, recognition, that's not the purpose of life. That is just a strategy in life. That is just a strategy. Strategy is different from the purpose. Hmm. Trying to become famous is just a strategy. But what we want and what we need and what is our purpose is actually love. Because it's love, to love and experience love. That is fundamental need of all living beings. What we need is not recognition. What we need is love. Hmm. And that love, आत्मेंद्र प्रतिवांचा तारे बोले, when we try to love our own body and senses and try to gratify our body, that is called as. When you try to gratify others' body and senses, that is called as Krishna Pritivanchitare Bole. When we come to the point of serving Krishna, pleasing Krishna, satisfying Krishna, that is love. We are loving ourselves and we want whole love to world to love us. We are in conditions where we love body. Why? Because there is soul within the body. We love the body. Why? Because there is soul in the body. When soul leaves the body, do we love the body? When soul leaves the body, even the body of our most near and dear comes to be burning. So love is not for the body. We are loving body because there's soul in the body. We are loving our body. Why? Because there's soul in the body. When we leave this body and enter another body, you won't love this body. Yes or no? So we love body because there is soul in the body. So our love is not for the. Our love is for. And we love soul. Why? Because soul is part and parcel of Supreme Soul. Krishna. Why we love soul? Because soul is part and parcel of Supreme Soul. Krishna. Because our real love is for Krishna. And because soul is part of Krishna, we love the soul. Why we love soul? Because soul is part and parcel of Krishna. Our real love is for Krishna. Love means love for Krishna. Prem means Krishna Prem. There is nothing called Desh Prem, football Prem, chicken prem. Like when I was traveling from Howrah to Newtown, I saw they had written a very big billboard. I love chicken. And some advertisement of some word. I said, what do you mean I love chicken? Are you killing the chicken and you're saying love? It's not I love chicken. I hate chicken. I hate any chicken. I hate chicken, I want to kill chicken. I want to enjoy chicken. It's not love, is that actually it's envy. Hmm. It's I lust chicken. So in this world, when somebody says I love, actually that is not love. Because they don't know what is love. They want love, but they get misunderstood. They misunderstand with lust. The boy says to girl, I love you. Actually, it's not love. It's lust. Because in that girl has a fire accident, then her body gets completely burned, and she starts looking like ghost. It is still love her. He will say, my mother is saying something like my father is saying something. Similar, boy may say, I love you, my dear girl, But imagine that boy gets bankrupt and then gets into jail or prison, he gets life imprisonment or something like that. Will she say, I love you? She will find another person. So called love is what is not love. That's lust. But actually, everybody is looking for love. Because love is purpose of life. But they don't know what is love. They don't know love means love for Krishna. Prem means Krishna Prem. And that is our real purpose of life. All we need is actually love for Krishna. And when we have love for Krishna, we have love for all his part of us. When we love Krishna, then we will not hate anyone. Perfection of life, goal of life is to develop love for Krishna. And develop love for Krishna, we can develop love for all living beings. We can develop love for all humanity. We can develop love for our nation, love for our state, love for our family, love for our that is goal of life. So goal of life is Krishna prayer. But in ignorance, we make a strategy. Maybe I should get recognition. I should get some prestige. Maybe even if I get big recognition, prestige. So for that, I have to achieve some great thing. Let me try to achieve something so that I can impress. And but that is just strategy. That is not the goal. Imagine we get all the recognition, we get all the achievements, and everybody just starts and become envious of us. Will it, our heart be happy? Our heart will be empty. And this is what I heard has happened. You would accomplish something great. Imagine you become world champion. You get Olympic gold medal. Is that people are going to love you? Many people will envy you. You become richest person in the world. If people love you, you will think, I love him very much. Is that love? No. So you may think, maybe I should do such research. I should publish papers so that my name can be famous all the world. And then my name can get nominated for Nobel Prize and I get Nobel Prize, science and technology or whatever. And do you think that if you get Nobel Prize, everybody will love you? Many people will become envious. Some people will hate you. Some people will, he's such a stupid guy. How did he get it? No, I should have been getting it. No, maybe he stole my paper. It's only thing, no. And they'll try to prove how you are wrong and useless guy. Good for nothing. Just by getting some achievements in the world or accomplishments, people attract love. Achievements and great so-called results can attract envy. When we develop love for Krishna, which begins with developing humility. As I said. And especially when hearing about Krishna, chanting Krishna names. Eventually develop for Krishna. And when develop for love for Krishna, then we will not take prestige of this world. Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur says, prestige of this world is Shukreva Vishta. Vishta means stool. Do you want the stool of a boar? Actually, pig is the stool. And pig stool is the processed stool. So Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur said that the prestige of this world is so abominable. Saintly person will stay far away from it. Like any sane person will stay far away from a stool, isn't it? And especially poor stool. That is not the goal of life. That is not the purpose of life. Hmm? You think if I get poor stool, maybe people will love me. Huh? If they love us, they will go run away from us. Right? So goal of life is love. Love for Krishna. Not prestige, not recognition. What do you think? Huh? So we need to properly understand what is my goal of life. Can we die for getting some prestige from some foolish people of this world? Huh? Where major people will become envious of us. That's not a worthy goal. That's not a real purpose of my life. Hmm? But definitely, love is purpose of love means it's spiritual. It's for Krishna. And as byproduct of it, it's for all living beings. Anybody who has written a purpose, but it's not very inspiring for you. If it's not inspiring, then that means that is not the purpose of it. That is maybe so-called strategy. Maybe it may be just a means or tool for achieving the purpose of your life. And in illusion, we may think that is the purpose. So we should be able to discriminate what is my purpose of life and what is my strategy, what is my tool, what are the this two things are important. Yes. You want to say something? You're raising hand. You had some questions.
Purpose that it's not
It's not very what
easily achievable also.
so you can tell what is the purpose of it.
Awareness.
Huh?
Awareness. Speak of something.
Yes. Purpose of life is to become permanently happy, eternally happy. That's wonderful. That is our purpose of life. Because we are Sachidananda. We are eternal. We are spiritual beings, Atma. For Atma, there is no birth, there is no death. We are eternal. Atma is full of knowledge. And Anand, Atma is full of happiness. We are Sachidananda, soul, Atma, Sat, eternal, full of knowledge, full of happiness. But now temporarily we are covered with body. It's Asat, Achit, Nirananda. And body is temporary, Asat. Achit is full of ignorance. Now because of this body, we are covered with ignorance. Because of this body, you have forgotten our real identity. We are spiritual beings, Atma, partner, parts of Krishna, servant of Krishna, jewels of Krishna, that's our real identity. But now because we are covered by body, you have forgotten our soul. And we are started thinking, I'm this body only. That is no illusion. You are thinking, I'm this body, I'm man, I'm woman, I'm engineer, I'm doctor, I'm great, I'm rich, I'm poor, I'm black, I'm white, I'm Indian, I'm American, I'm Hindu, I'm Christian, I'm this, I'm that. What is this? It's ignorance. So because of this body, we are covered with ignorance. And we have forgotten Krishna. And we are thinking, I am the proprietor, I am controller, I am in charge. So we are not the proprietor, we are not controller, we are not in charge. Krishna is the proprietor. Everything belongs to Ishavasa becomes Sakam. We are caretakers. We are not the controllers. We are the cooperators. We have to cooperate with will of Krishna. We are not independent engineers. We are not. Krishna is independent engineer. Our enjoyment depends on Krishna. Like this hand cannot independently enjoy. If hand gets rasgulla and says, I will enjoy rasgulla, can hand enjoy? If hand wants to enjoy rasgulla, he has to put in mouth. It will go in stomach, it will get digested, hand will get energy. Isn't it? Hand's enjoyment depends on serving whole body. So yes, we want happiness, but we cannot be independently happy because we are part and parcel of Krishna. We are part and parcel of God. If you want to be happy, we have to serve God. Happiness is not a product which we can go in market and buy. Happiness is byproduct of selfless service to Krishna. So if you want happiness, yes, that is the purpose of life. Eternal happiness, not some flickering happiness. And how much happiness? Unlimited happiness. How much happiness you want? Unlimited. Not temporary flickering little happiness. No. And that is byproduct of loving devotion service to Krishna. If you do bhakti to Krishna, byproduct of that is happiness. So yes, this is purpose of life. My purpose of life is eternal happiness. How can I get it? Yes, by doing Krishna bhakti, pure Shuddha Krishna. Yes. I want to be eternal. Why should I? I don't want to become old. Why am I forced to become old? I don't want that. I'm forced to die. I don't want to be forced to suffer in the world. I want to get rid of all this. I want to solve all problems once and for all. I want to be happy always, eternally, permanently. Yes, that is one of my Athato Brahma Jigyasa. Therefore, it says, now you have got human form life, you acquire. What is that will make you eternally happy? Is money going to make you eternally happy? Is a degree from IIT going to make you eternally happy? Is Nobel Prize or World Cup, Olympic gold is going to make you happy? What is going to make you eternally happy? So we need to ask Krishna Bhakti is one. So what is my purpose of life? My purpose is to get eternal happiness. Yes. And that eternal happiness cannot be achieved by anything else. Does that answer your question? Huh? Answered your question. Thank you very much. Yes, mother, you are raising hands. Huh? You're not raising hand. No? Yes. Our goal of life is to get happiness, which is ever increasing. We need eternal happiness, unlimited happiness, that also is ever increasing. And that is byproduct of chanting. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Yes, yes, yes. You are raising hand. Yes.
One question I have is fulfilling the need of the soul is purpose.
Yes. And to fulfill the need of soul. And what is the need of soul? Need of soul is love Krishna and to experience love of Krishna. That is the most fundamental need. Unless that need is satisfied, nothing material can satisfy it. And that's whole of life. That is the mission of life. That is purpose. Fulfill the need of soul. Yes. All of my life is to fulfill need of soul. So I need to know what is need of soul. What soul needs? Soul needs a portion to express unlimited love to Krishna and experience unlimited love. That is the fundamental need of soul. So it's very important that we ask this question. What is my purpose of life? My purpose of life is not just to enter in IIT. My purpose of life is not just to earn millions of rupees or dollars or billions or trillions of rupees or dollars. My purpose of life is not just to get some degrees and titles. My purpose of life is not just to get some awards and recognition from foolish people of this world, ignorant masses of this world. My purpose of life is actually nothing material. Our purpose of life is nothing material because we are not material beings. Purpose of life is spiritual because we are spiritual beings. Purpose of life is love Krishna serve Krishna. Develop, awaken that Krishna Prem within heart. Nitya Siddha Krishna Prem, Shamanadi Shuddha Chitikara. This Krishna Prem is there in our heart. And Prabhupada likes to awaken that Krishna. So when Parikshit Maharaj asked Sukadeva Goswami, what is duty of every human? And what is duty of person about dying? What he said? Tasmat Bharat Sarvatma Bhagwan Vishnu. Shotavya Kittaja Smatyaja Kuchitapa. My dear Parikshit. Duty of every human being, and especially person about to die, is to hear about Krishna. And Krishna's names, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, remember Krishna, because that will awaken love for Krishna. And when we awaken love for Krishna, we can transcend that, and we can go back to Krishna, to the King of God. And come back to God. And we'll achieve eternal life, full of knowledge and full of happiness. So this is the first question we should ask ourselves. What is what is important for me? What is my priority? Next question we should ask. We have time to ask next question. Or we'll discuss next question. I want to tell you 4 questions which we need to ask in life. First question we need to ask is then we need to ask second question. We have time for second question, or we end here and later on we discuss. It's 7:50 over. Maybe we end here. There are 3 more questions we need to ask that we'll discuss future trances. Now, if you have any other question, you can ask. Okay, it was morning, and also I gave class, and I didn't give you time for question and answer because I had to rush for some meeting. And now, since it is 7:15, we need to get up a morning program also. So we want to conclude at 8 o'clock. We have 10 minutes. From morning class or today's evening discussion. If anybody has any comment, any question, okay? Yes. Somebody will raise their hand. Now, when you are raising hand, ask you, please tell your name and ask so that if my Kaliyuga memory, I will try to remember your name. Hare Krishna. My name is Shiva. Your name is Shiva Satya. Shiv Satya Beautiful name. Yes.
Yes. Why would we be sad when somebody corrects us or tell something good for us, but still we feel bad?
We don't feel bad. Our faults are different. So we should understand our faults are different and we are different. Mine may feel bad, but mine is different and we are different. Now imagine my car is standing outside and somebody throws stone and breaks the window of the car. I may feel pain. Do I feel pain? I feel pain. Why? Because I am thinking that I am the car or it's my car. But when I come to know this is not my car, I feel pain. Because of this identification, the pain is there, Huh? I think this is my car. And then there's pain. But later on we go, it's not my car. Yeah, all pain is gone, isn't it? So if you think you are car, or if you think this is your car, there may be pain. If somebody hurts your false ego. So generally when somebody hurts our false ego, because we identify with our false ego, which we are not. False ego means that which we are not. Somebody says, oh, like we see when King Rahugana was being carried in palanquin by Chadabharat, and Chadabharat was stopping, and then it was great disturbance. So King Ravana very upset. He said, "You fool, you rascal, you fat fellow, can't you walk and can't you see?" So he was not disturbed. He said, "What is this? Whom you are talking? I'm not fat or I'm not thin." He said, "You fat fellow." "Oh, no." He said, "I'm not fat, I'm not thin." Imagine you or I would be there in this, I would get upset. What is this? I'm called fat or I'm called black or I'm called whatever. Because we are identified with body, which we are not. As long as we identify with body, whatever comments people give about body will agitate us. This is because of ignorance, because we are identifying with. But when we understand, I'm not the body. I'm separate from body. I'm not my mind. My mind may feel disturbed. That doesn't mean I am disturbed. Mind is feeling disturbed. Mind disturbance is different than mind disturbance. I'm spirit soul Atma. If mind is feeling disturbed, you have to tell mind to stop it. I'm not disturbed. False ego may feel hurt. I'm not feeling hurt. I'm different from my false. One time I remember Rathayatra when devotee was introducing his own Japat Maharaj. We're so fortunate we are at a station of his own Japat Maharaj, and he was telling he had a stroke and now he's a little bit sick. And so but despite his sickness, he is giving us immediate stop. He said, "My dear Prabhu, I am not sick," he said. "My body may have some inconvenience, but I am not. I am healthy and I'm happy." Get a station of all of you. So, you may think I'm sick. Body may be sick, but we are not the body. Mind may be disturbed, but we are not mind. Ego may feel hurt, but we are not false ego. It's false identity. So, because of ignorance, sometimes we may feel this. So, we have to get enlightened. And when we get enlightened, then anything which is good for us, when we feel happy, oh, thank you. If somebody corrects us, our mistakes, instead of feeling hurt, we say, "Oh, thank you for helping me." When people give us correction, since a devotee feels courage, he feels grateful, and take it in right spirit. But when we are ignorant, we are overpowered by false ego. We may take it personally, we may feel hurt, and then we may, what is this? Give too much correction. Better I leave this association and go to good. I may go in some association where people will appreciate me, glorify me, and pamper my false ego. That may feel good for time being, but actually, there are cheaters, enemies. Outside world, people know how to flatter you nicely so that they can empty your pockets. Devotees, they're not interested in emptying pocket, they're interested in welfare. Sometimes they may tell something which may be sometimes truth also. You go to doctor will say, "Oh, you're so wonderful, you're so healthy, you're so nice." You may say, "Hey, you are having this, you are having this problem." I may say, "Oh, yeah, I'm very discouraged." This is fine. You can ask what medicine I may take so that I can be free from this. Yes, Prabhu, you're giving this feedback. Yes, I understand this problem. Can I tell something what I can do so that I can overcome this problem? So, because of our false egos and because we take our mind seriously, and mind is a very faithful, loyal servant of our false ego. Sometimes we may feel discouraged. So, we should understand. We should not take mind's feelings seriously because that are not our feelings. Our feelings are different mind. And mind feeling will change. Mind may feel bad now. If you ask him to tolerate and go through, that one mind will feel okay.
Yes, you go for the answer. But immediately at that time, when you take ignorance, how we can enlighten? How
You have to remember, Krishna is saying, "Tam Pritshu Bharat." Matras Konte, Shitoshna Sugadaga, Agama Paimit, Tam Tishlo, Krishna said tolerate. They're feeling disturbed, agitated, just tolerate. Right? In the beginning, Krishna gave this formula. Because Arjuna was not in enlightened state. He said, okay, they feel disturbed, just tolerate. In the end, everything will be all right. Tolerate and continue devotional service. Okay? And then you will feel very happy. Yes, I tolerate you. I did not run away from you. Also, if you're feeling disturbed, one-on-one we can meet some senior in our heart. What is exactly cause of our disturbance? Then may help us to actually deal with that problem. Interacting. So if some disturbance that tolerate it. If you are not able to tolerate, go to senior to get advice and see how to deal with it. Krishna consciousness. So maybe next class I will deal more details about your question. And maybe that time you will think it more time, but I briefly told you. But we'll ponder on it a little more deeper in next class. Yes. Anybody else? Anything else? Yes. Yes.
Hare Krishna. True, as you gave example that earning money is not the purpose of life, but it may be happen that money help us to serve the purpose. It may be money, it may be some other things, it may be some position and all these things. Many things are there. But the problem comes when we start thinking that this will help to serve my purpose. My purpose is actually spiritual, but all these other things will actually help me. So how to understand that how much it will help and how much importance we should give, because we entangle in this only and sometimes
Okay. So money may help, prestige may help, anything may help. Wonderful. If you have use it in Krishna service, so that it can help you. But you don't hanker for it because that is not the purpose of your life. Money can help. So if you have money, use it. But if you don't have money, you don't have to get distracted from purpose of life and change the purpose of life to earning money. If you have money, wonderful. Use it in Krishna service because this can help you in Krishna consciousness. But if you don't have money, doesn't mean you cannot achieve the purpose of your life. Because purpose of life is not earning money. If you have money, you can use it in Krishna service. Yes, it can help. But if you don't have, it's not that you cannot achieve purpose of life. If you don't have IIT degree, it doesn't mean that your life is a waste. Okay, your IIT degree, wonderful, use it in Krishna service. But just because you don't have IIT degree, it's not a waste of your life. You should not get confused. We see in this world, somebody get less marks, somebody get somebody, people commit suicide. Because they don't know what is purpose of life. If they can only know that this is not my purpose of life. Getting grades, getting money, getting prestige, getting recognition, not my purpose of life. But if you misunderstand the purpose of life, we can mess about. Yes, these things can be helpful. If you have it, use it. But if you don't have it, you are not missing anything in life. If you don't have money, you are missing zero thing in life. If you don't have IIT degree, you are missing zero. You are missing nothing in life. Maybe you'll miss many unfortunate things in life. So yes, if you have money, wonderful. Use it in Krishna service. If you have degree, wonderful, use it in Krishna service. But if you don't have, you are missing nothing in life. Okay. If you get it, wonderful. If you don't have, no problem. Because that is not purpose of life. So you should not be distracted from the purpose. Does that answer your question?
okay.
Huh? Here somebody.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. What is their name, Prabhu?
My name is Namay.
Ameya.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. You are in first year?
Yes, sir.
Wonderful.
So my question is that is having Krishna consciousness, is it a slow process or is it a sudden realization?
It's like asking, it's cleaning slow process or sudden process. It depends on how much dirt it is and how long the dirt has been accumulating. Now, for example, this room cleaning is a sudden process or immediate process. Now you go in different rooms, different things. Maybe some room is locked for 10 years. You open it, it's maybe really so much gas. To clean it maybe take long time. It is a gradual process. But the room is immaculately clean, and maybe one room will be just particle. It can immediately clean. Sudden process. Understand? It depends on our state of our heart. From how many millions of years that state heart is dirty, contaminated, or it is purified. This Krishna is not one lifetime thing. Now all of you are sitting here. It's not that all of a sudden you are coming. You may have practiced the spiritual life many lifetimes. Therefore, these things are making some sense to you. And there are so many people that doesn't make them sense because they may not have practiced spiritual life in their past lives. No? So, mm, so it depends on our state of heart. Our heart is pure, then it's very immediately we can. The heart is very dirty. It may take some time. Still, the Prabhupada says that it is under Krishna completely, and that is the moment decision. In one moment, also Krishna can purify us.
Prabhu, is it not true?
So, Krishna consciousness is a gradual process, but somehow, if we can surrender Krishna completely, happen in one moment, also Krishna can purify us. Normally, it takes time to surrender because you have so many doubts. It may take time to study all these things. And therefore it is a gradual process because it takes great faith to surrender. But if one can surrender, one moment also one can go back on Katwang Rishi, Katwang King, Katwang. In one moment, surrender Krishna, he went back on that. And sometimes it may take many lifetimes because one may not surrender Krishna because one may have so many doubts and so many questions. But if we are able to, our doubts by satsang, asking questions, sitting right, then we are able to surrender. And if we are serious, and especially if we read our Sri Prabhupada's Bhagavad Gita as it is, Srimad Bhagavatam, and practice process of Krishna as given by Prabhupada, mm, illustration of devotees, sincere devotees. Then in one lifetime we can perfect our lives, no matter what background we may have. Prabhupada said, if we this life, if you chant 16 rounds, Hare Krishna, Mantra, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. We chant 16 rounds of Hare Krishna, then do not perform sin. Means no meditating, no gambling, no sex, no drugs. If we do this two things, avoid sin, inform meditating, gambling, sex, and drugs. And if we serve Krishna, especially by at least chanting every day 16, in this very lifetime, we can get completely purified and we can go to the kingdom of God at the end of this. Okay? Does that answer your question?
Yes, it answered. But means, is it not true that in path of Krishna consciousness, either one is pure devotee or either one is trying to be pure devotee?
Yeah, yes, we are all trying to be pure devotee. And if we chant 16 hours Hare Krishna Mantra and follow for eight principles, that is no meeting, no lamp, no ills, no intoxicant, then we can become pure devotees. We are trying to be pure devotees, by following this process. And we follow this process for one lifetime, we can become pure devotees. Suppose we become 70% pure, 30% Krishna will purify and take us back. We do our best, you rest Krishna. Whatever purification we can do by our efforts, we sincerely do. Rest Krishna will do and purify us, take us back.
Means the point where there is transformation from trying to actually be, it's not in our hands.
We have to endeavor. And our endeavor should attract Krishna's grace. So when we endeavor and Krishna gives mercy, then we achieve perfection. It's not just based on our endeavors. But if you don't endeavor, then Krishna mercy may not come, and then we may never achieve perfection. But if we endeavor sincerely, and then Krishna is pleased with our Krishna gives his mercy, then we can achieve perfection. Okay? Does that answer your questions?
Thank you.
Thank you.
I have one question.
Okay. There are one and last two questions we take. Yes.
You mentioned Ishopanishad verse 1 that it's mentioned. You were mentioning Ishopanishad verse 1 in that it was mentioned that we are not the controllers, we are just the caretakers. Then it's also mentioned that we should only take our quota and we should just leave. So my question is, how do we know that how much is our quota?
How much food you need when you're sitting for sadhana? You know how much chapati you can take. You know, no? You know how much we need. How much place you need for taking rest. You know how much you need. Huh? How much you need place. Yes. You know how much you need to eat. You know how much you need to sleep. So that's all. What else? So Krishna provided for everybody's need. So as it is said, Gandhi said, there is enough for everybody's need in this world, but there is not enough for one man's greed. Problem is not our needs. Problem is our greed. We don't need much in life. How much we need? Needs are very limited, but our greed is unlimited. So we are working hard not for our needs. Mostly we are working hard for our greed. And lust, greed, and anger. You work hard for them. They are sure short pathways to suffering. So we should not be working hard to satisfy our greed, satisfy our lust, and satisfy our anger. That will spoil our lives. So root cause of that is actually like basically lust. Lust, if it gets fulfilled, it transforms into greed. And if it is unfulfilled, it transforms into anger. Lust means desire to enjoy. Trying to gratify our mind and senses and trying to gratify others' mind and senses. That is lust. Opposite of lust is love means to serve Krishna, satisfy Krishna, satisfy Guru, satisfy Vaishnavas. Love and serve and satisfy Hari, Guru, and Vaishnava. So we should transform lust to love. We should not think how I should fulfill my lust. We should think how I should love and serve Hari, Guru, Vaishnavas. That will satisfy us. They will not satisfy. Somebody was there behind for a question.
Thank you so much for being here.
What is the name to Haribo?
My name is Hema Kiran.
Hemant. Golden praise. Yes.
So, like, as we already mentioned that if your purpose is like, but we like previously before we come into Krishna consciousness, our purpose was like for us to get happiness. For that, we work for Janam. So the purpose, but after coming to Krishna consciousness, we got to know that one will get ultimate happiness by serving from Krishna consciousness. But sometimes comes that like when you're rendering services, the social devotees, we we forget and we try to act on like lust, anger, and greed. It is due to we don't have firm conviction on the purpose of the process.
We act based on that because that's there in our heart. And we have to remove that process of devotion. We should not act on that. We have to tolerate that. We don't have to act on our anger or lust and greed. We have to tolerate our anger, not express it. We have to tolerate our lust, not express it. We have to tolerate our greed, not express it. And practice devotional service. When we practice devotional service, that greed will be removed, lust will be removed, anger will be removed, everything will be removed. Then we will be peaceful. Then we don't have to tolerate. Then it will become natural. In the beginning, we may have to tolerate because this impurity. But when the impurity is gone, we will be peaceful. Does that answer your question? Hmm? Yeah. Yes, last question. You are saying something.
See, I wanted to ask if you put it there before now, like do 60% consider prestige in material world as food. Can you elaborate that, please?
We see, if we study the lives of great personalities, for example, Mahavendra Puri. That Mahavendra Puri, he received instruction from Krishna that I am feeling hot. You should go to Jagannath Puri and get some Malai Chandan and apply on my body. I will feel cool. So immediately left walking to Jagannath Puri. On the way, he came to Kirchurpur. He came to Gopinath temple, Remana. And we see that Remana, when he came, he had heard about the special kheer. So, and when that kheer was getting offered, he thought in mind, if I get to taste that kheer, maybe I can make similar kheer for Gopal in Vrindavan and Govardhan. So when this thought came, immediately he realized I did a big mistake. This food is not, this kid is not yet offered to Krishna, and I'm desiring it. That is actually lust. First, I should try to serve Krishna and take Mahaprasad. But before it is offered to Krishna, I'm thinking of enjoying. So he felt very bad, immediately left and went on the outskirts and he was just chanting and praying and begging forgiveness and it's very bad. Then we see that later on we see in that night. How Gopinath came into him today and said, "I get up. I've stolen one kid pot for my devotees. You should go and give that pot so that really gets my mind." See that Gopinath had stolen. Then he went with that kid and gave to Madhav. So basically, Madhav thought, hey, if tomorrow morning people will come to me, people will come to know that Gopinath has stolen kid for me, what will happen? I will become very famous. All people will come and glorify me. I am great devotee. And if everybody start glorifying me, I am great devotee, what will happen? I may get puffed up and I will become proud. And pride comes before the fall, isn't it? If I become proud, then I will become fallen. I will become fallen. Who wants to fall down? Huh? Anybody wants to fall down? So you want to save ourselves from fall down, isn't it? Want to practice Krishna nicely. So this prestige can distract us and make us puffed up, make us fall. So there are saintly people, they know that this prestige is not important. Because that prestige may lead to false pride. And false pride may lead to fall down. May distract me from They don't want to get distracted from the real purpose of life. So they want to avoid prestige, so that they can remain humble. Because when we remain humble, then it's very nice, easy to practice Krishna consciousness. Chaitanya was saying, the older formula to practice Krishna consciousness is Prada means thoroughly was Samanina, Kirtani, become humble, if you become tolerant. You all respect others, not expect respect, recognition, appreciation for oneself. In that state, you can chant nicely. But if we expect respect, appreciation, recognition, and somebody doesn't respect us, we will be disturbed. When you are sitting for chanting, you think, why is not respecting? I entered temple, he did not go. The office. So you should check think something else. And then you won't be chanting. So if you seek appreciation, that will distract us from real goal of it. That distract us from loving service to Krishna. So this recognition, prestige, all this can make us falsely proud. It can make us fall. So that's why wise people say very much afraid of it. So there's three things: Kanak, Kamini, Pratishtha. Very, very honest, very key. Wealth. If there is no wealth, there is no anxiety. But if wealth is there, you have this anxiety, you have to use in Krishna service. Otherwise, it may lead us to Maya. Opposite sex. You should be able to. You can get married, no problem. But then together, you should be able to engage in service of Krishna, not get distracted by some gratification. And Pratishtha, yes, if we have some friends, they engage in Krishna service, you don't have it very easy. If you have it, it's a great struggle. So, earning money is difficult, but million times difficult is to engage that money in Krishna service. If you have no money, it's really easy. If you have money, then additional is to engage Krishna. They are not even living in Krishna. It will automatically engage in Maya service. So, Pratishtha. To earn Pratishtha is difficult, but to engage Pratishtha in service of Krishna is very difficult. You get Pratishtha, okay, give Krishna service, always to Guru and Gauranga. You can give that credit. But if you take that credit, it can lead to fall, can lead to great calamity in life. So that's what they would want to keep life. I'll answer your question. Super last question. Okay. Here next step. Last question. Krishna. Krishna does so many services. He has come all the way to honor him.
You mentioned that real purpose of life is always motivating and inspiring. That some person argues that, but Bhakti to Krishna or devotional service to Krishna is not always motivating and inspiring. Many people sometimes leave Bhakti and they go back again to bitter life. So, what we need to explain to them?
That means they are not practicing Bhakti. They are wrong understanding of Bhakti. Like we said, so-called education cannot motivate us, inspire us. Isn't it? Real education can motivate us. Similarly, so-called devotional cannot motivate us, inspire us. Real devotion will always motivate us. If it is not motivating, that means that is not real devotional service. It is so-called devotion. Maybe they are not understanding devotional service. Maybe they are not practicing real devotion. They have wrong understanding of devotion. Devotional service means Awakeness of Paradama Yato Bhakti Ravisha. I am to serve Krishna. I to give Pradhyata without any motivation. If you think, okay, if I practice Krishna, I should get this, that, and all those things. There are so many motivation. Then if that motivation not fulfilled, then it will be interrupted. But our devotion is unmotivated, it will be uninterrupted. But if you think, oh Krishna, I'm serving chanting your name, so you should fulfill my this, that. And if that is done, then you say, what is the serving Krishna? Forget serving Krishna. Maybe I will serve somebody else. Hmm? That means they're not actually understood what is the real thing. They're just using God as tool for achieving their material purpose in life. Okay, for getting money, I can serve this person or this company. Okay, if God can help me get what I want, I can serve God also. And if God doesn't fulfill what I need, doesn't give what I feel I need, then what is the God? Forget God. You understand? So people come to Krishna with different motives and different understanding, wrong understanding. And then they may be, but if they come with different motive, but they are shaped with devotees understand what is real devotion, what is the real self-interest, what is the real purpose. They will never listen. And devotees are always super motivating and inspiring. And something not inspiring, that means it is not pure devotion. It's something else. Maybe some hotspot. What do you think? Huh? Hmm? So we should not practice some hotspots. Therefore, Prabhupada wrote so many books so that we can understand what is pure devotion. Many people think I know everything. So, but actually we don't know. We have to read proper books. We have to hear what are said with duties. We have to study and understand what is pure devotion. Understanding you can see it's all the express, all the motivate. It's very fulfilling, very inspiring. Thank you very much. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Already we extended too much time, so I think we have to take prasad, take rest, get up in the morning. 2 minutes we chant Hare Krishna. And then we take Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Nityananda Premanande, all respectable devotees, Hare Krishna, all respectable devotees, all respectable devotees, all goes to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. Now, Krishna Krishna, Kadin Sri Mate Bhakti Vedanta Swami, Namaste Saraswati Devi, Guru Dvani Puja, Irvishesha Shri Yamani Pash, Pradesh, महाप्रसाद की जाए प्रसादम पड़ेगी इसको पॉज करें